Welcome back, awesome Action Toy fans and subscribers. It is Monday, March the 31st, 2025, and I've had another delivery come today. Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, Sisters of Silence. And we have them on the left, and we have Sisters of Silence, the White Falcons, on the right. 6 of them came. They are pretty much the same, just different colours. But the potential for making female knights, I think, is going to be right up there. And we'll look at a custom I started but didn't finish, making a female knight from a 40k, can't recall now, battle nun or whatever. Start making that last year, I think, or the year before. We'll compare that later because I think they've got a lot of potential for fantasy too. Anyway, I'm blabbling on. Let's take a look at the boxes. So we have Genitia Crow, Knight Commander, Sisters of Silence. Looks pretty cool. Rocking great big sword there. And first time seeing the sisters in the Horus Heresy line in action figure form from Joytoy. 10.8 cm, so not small. Looking very primed to be a fantasy sort of figure there. Then we have the Agent Lynx Vigilator. Is it Cadre or Cadre? Vigilator 1. Looks pretty cool. Then we have the Vigilator 2. Again, looking pretty cool. Now the White Fangs, Vigilator 1. I prefer the silver armor by far. I'm not a fan of gold armor on the figures. Vigilator Mistress. And then we have the Vigilator 2. I think I'll put the Mistress in front. Okay, so I'm going to unbox these figures and set them up. I'll be back in an instant with the first look. Stay tuned. Okay, here they are. First impressions. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Figure-wise, they're pretty good, but in terms of just getting a figure that could work for sci-fi fantasy, they are absolutely fantastic. When I did my previous conversion, which is not finished, my previous custom, which I'll show you here first, cut off lots of stuff, had to leave that to cover the joint at the back, you see. Haven't finished with the neck or finished smoothing this out yet. But I swapped the arms around, obviously, to a Fortnite arms. And it looks pretty cool, but those, I think, there look far better, and you have so much less work to do. So very good if you want to get female knights or paladins or whatever for fantasy. These are actually fantastic, and they look great as sci-fi figures too. Accessories will go from left to right. So our first one, which is the Knight Commander, she has an alternate head here without the mask on. Lots of flowing here, but it doesn't seem to be any articulation, so I don't want to swivel that around because it might come off. She's the only one to come with 3 pairs of hands. So, oh, sorry, 3 additional hands, not pairs. She comes with a left and right open hand. More for her great big double-handed sword, I'd imagine, perhaps. And she comes with a right gripping. She does come with a right trigger and default and left gripping. She also comes with this nice little dagger here too. Next, you see is what she gets, but I'll do a close look later to see the accessories. Plus, we'll see some in a minute. She comes with default hands to standard. Standard is right trigger, left gripping. She's got left trigger and right gripping. Same in the hands, same in the hands, same in the hands, same in the hands. This one here and this one here, the same gun here, which you can see. And yes, you can take out the ammo there, the clip there. This one has the same sword as, which one is it? As this one here. Great big sword, great for fantasy. Obviously, you've got the sort of iconography there, but that works in fantasy as well. And easy to change if you want to change it. Then our last one has the same flamer sort of gun here, and this sword, which is slightly different to the others, doesn't have the jewel on. Then other accessories we'll see as we go along, do the close look. Okay, so let's do our close look to the Knight Commander, who's actually a pretty damn good match for Boss Fight Studios' female Knight of Accords. So the only thing you've got to do is take off the holstered gun. So little to change on her. She looks absolutely fantastic in this two-tone gold and silver. And you could even take it off and take the cloak off if you wanted to. Though that is actually linked to her arm. You might have to actually cut that off. But underneath looks pretty damn good. And you see she's got the little sheath there for the dagger. She is an absolute winner. Very, very cool. Just got to change the head. The neck's a bit exposed, but you've got a great, great figure there. See that great big double-handed sword she's holding there too. So our next one, our Vindicator 1. So that same gun we saw, the same sword we saw. Does look good. Hasn't got the gold trim on the armor, which is a shame. That gold trim does match really well with the Boss Fight Studios. I'm tempted to get another 6 of these ones, maybe the gold trim or 1 gold trim and then another 5. I don't know, more of these just to make fantasy female knights to go with my Boss Fight Studio stuff. Looks really, really nice. Easy to take the cloak off this because it's only attached shoulder and shoulder. And quite easy to repair any sort of a damage or residue that's left on the shoulder when you take that off. Our Vindicator 2, that flamer we saw already. Sword's got the 3 sort of rivets going up. Quite not bad on the eyes. Does look nice. Again, you take off that gun and you've got a fantasy ready figure ready to go. So I think they've done a cracking job on these, not just in terms of look, but the fact that they they copy Games Workshop obviously because it's Games Workshop licensed product. But the fact you can take these and pretty much insert them into a fantasy setting straight away is awesome. Okay, on to our goldy ones. I don't like the gold so much. I mean, the fact they got the black shoe part I don't like. The painted knuckles looks pretty good. Did others have painted knuckles? Yes, they did, in gold. And this sword with the little spikes is nice as well. Pretty cool. So the necks are exposed. What's the word I say? Sister of Battle, not Battle Nun. Our next one here. Vindicator 1. So the gold's not broken up. It needs something else. There's no depth to it like the other ones. You've got depth and highlighting. Doesn't really show on this. If they did silver trim, like you've got the gold trim on the Knight Commander, it'd look a lot better, I think. And our Vindicator 2. Articulation is going to be the same on all of them. Only thing to watch out for is the extra hair, maybe getting in the way. And since I've got her in hand, I'll do articulation on her. So head, really good left and right. Up, down is good. Side to side is good. The pauldron is fixed to the shoulder there, you can see. So it is going to affect the articulation going around. It's going to get in the way, so you can't go all the way around. You go up to there, and you can go backwards sort of the other way. It'll get jammed on the front, so it's good enough for that. Sideways is always the concern. What's that there? A bit stuck on something there. Sideways is always a concern, the lateral raise when you've got this style of pauldron. But she does get to 90 degrees, which is nice. Bicep bend, you can see, is 90, which is good. Hand just depends on which way the joint is aligned. You find the alignment of the joint, there you go. And then you can move the hand. You've got the swivel. There is a No bicep swivel. Trunk, you can turn, small forward, oh good, backwards, but you get a gap, forwards is okay, side's okay. Waist, nothing separate waist, so it's just like that. Hips, not bad. This can fit under, perhaps. You can see sort of here, the arm, I'll go further, or over, on you can see on that one. So not bad angle. Forwards, it goes out to the side a little bit, not great. Backwards is not bad, but you do get that sort of hip gap there. There is a thigh swivel, so double kneecap, and the knees get quite tight, and they're not ugly. That's quite a good kneecap look there. Then the feet, we have a small turn, we have a small inwards out swivel, have a decent tippy toe, and a decent dorsiflexation. So very cool. Okay, let's do size, then do some comparisons. So they said 10 points. Was it 10.8? I think. I'm making to the top of the head. It's close. It's around 10.8. Obviously, the hair's going to be a lot bigger. In terms of inches, that's going to be around about 4¼ inches tall. So some comparisons. Let's do some 40k Horus Heresy comparisons first of all. So first up, I use a 40k Cadian Veteran Sergeant of Power Fist. Put his link in the top right. You can see they're actually taller than him. If you're not done so already, consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of the screen now. You can see all the videos before they publish on YouTube, exclusive content time to time, and prize draws from time to time too. The more people we have on there, the more frequently we can do prize draws. Next, let's have a Space Wolf Death Swan Pack Marine, who's obviously looks like a different skull. He's massive in comparison. Next up, I just reviewed the other day. This is the Custodes Aquilian Terminator armor. Aquilian Squadron Terminator armor, who's sort of match up with these Argent Link sort of figures, because it's gold and gold. Now that does look good. I'm liking the gold a lot more now. He's sort of in there too. The way they sort of match up together looks absolutely fantastic. Very, very cool. Let's take him out. And then what I'm going to do now is I'll move this across. And this one across. And this one across. And get our Knight Commander, who's got the gold trim on her armour. And I'm going to put a Boss Fight Studios Knight of Accord, female Knight of Accord, who's also got gold trim, but not to the same degree. And the silver is different. The gold is sort of similar, but still a bit different. And they do scale well. Obviously, the Knight Commander is tall. If I push her legs together, make her stand up straight. I thought she'd gone forwards with the sword, not backwards. You can see the size difference, but they do look good. I am tempted to get another one. I've got about 3 of these, I think. To be the leader of these, and maybe get more of the other ones too, and get a nice sort of fantasy female knight group going. I need to choose some heads for them. I could swap the boss fight heads and helmets across as well. Just got to make sure the silver matches. Oh, exciting times ahead. Very nice figures. I like these a lot. Particularly the silver ones. The gold ones, they're okay, but when you put them with the new Horus Heresy Custodes in the Aquilian Squad, is it, or Aquilian Terminator armor? I forgot exactly the name. They look absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's putting the way around. I just need some space. A really nice set of figures. Again, if you're into fantasy, these are definitely worth picking up, particularly the silver ones, unless you want gold armor ones, because you can make fantastic female knights from them, as you can well imagine. Okay, this is Awesome Match Doors signing out, saying please like, share, subscribe. Check out the Patreon. I will see you in another video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.